So we're at 552, what street is this? Broadway, West Broadway. And we're gonna do a video walkthrough and at the same time do audio. So
It's giving me trouble on this. It's making me go to my settings.
there's the neighborhood. Is he still on audio?
Can you try calling me on FaceTime, Jason? Or can...
So here's the house. I'm gonna go ahead and pause. Back to recording. Okay, so talking about this house. Of course, it's an older house and has a lot of character. There's a lot to like about it, but there's a lot of work to be done. Starting at the top, it has a roof that's maybe 10 years old, maybe a little more. As far as condition, it's okay. You can see in the front that there's a bunch of moss that obviously has to be taken care of. And then there's a couple places where leaves have been left in piles, and that's wearing the roof in those areas pretty bad. Those areas probably need to be repaired. Like around this first chimney here, there's a big pile of leaves, and it actually looks like moisture's been getting through to the eave right there, just because so many leaves are piled up. And then on the back side, there's a tree that overhangs. And it's really close to the roof. There's no sun that ever gets there, and so there's quite a bit of moss and probably some roof damage there as well. Other than that, just taking care of the moss and keeping it clean, it's actually in okay condition for a few years. All right, so coming down, it is an asbestos siding overall. It's in pretty good condition. It's amazing how tough that stuff is, but it is brittle, and there's a couple holes on the west side we'll look at in a moment. And asbestos siding, it's fine if you don't mess with it, but you can't really cut it or break it, because then it gets in the air and it gets in our lungs and can cause cancer. So and if you choose to remove it, then you really should be hiring someone who knows how to do that carefully and safely. All right, let's go ahead and walk to the west side. So the home is really dirty, and the trim paint is peeling and cracking and needs to be replaced. Like I said about the asbestos siding, it's pretty tough, but I think it really could use a coat of paint.
And that's okay to just paint over it?
Yeah, I think it's fine. It's just interesting to me how the nails held so well over all these years. Any other kind of siding, those nails would be all loose and everything. It's just interesting. So there are things growing on the house. All this ivy is a bad idea, and really all of the shrubbery, in my mind, should be removed, so that the house can get sunlight, the house can breathe, to dry out, basically. Same with the foundation. We want air movement all around it, and we do see some evidence in the past of some kind of moisture intrusion. It doesn't look real bad, but you can see like this gutter right here, all the moss around on the foundation there. So there's been a lot of moisture right there for some reason.
And this is the corner basement bedroom that has some moisture in the walls.
Yeah, so the walls in this bedroom down here have staining. It might be old, but it does look like there's kind of some moisture staining. I also didn't notice there's a pretty good crack in the blocks here. But overall, as far as the house and foundation's sturdiness, I don't see any problems anywhere else in the home. That's obvious. Of course, there's a lot of stuff in the home covering things up. This is where the gas meter goes, but it's been removed. And so the gas furnace is not operational. It is a newer gas furnace, been replaced at some point. Newer meaning in the last 20 years. I'm not sure how new it is. Okay. Let's keep walking.
How was that foundation, the crack there? Is there like a serious repair, or what do you think about that?
Basically, my assessment is if it's not causing any other damage, that clean it out and fill it in, basically.
It looks like the grout is just kind of missing, but it's
Yeah.
not unstable or
Right.
just like the grout is gone there.
Yeah. And of course, it's hidden. There might be hidden defects we can't see. But
I think there's one like that on the other side too.
yeah, I might have got a picture of that one. Okay, so here I mentioned a couple breaks, and there's asbestos siding there, and then there's a couple holes over there. And just back to the vegetation, stuff growing up against the house and then growing onto the roof. I would massively cut back this tree and remove all the shrubbery around the house. All of it. Okay, they do have nice garden back there, not growing some good vegetables and some marijuana.
I took a good video of the,
Yeah.
of the garden area. I'll send it to you.
Yeah. So now we're just looking at this. This building back here I didn't really go into. It's kind of full of stuff, and it has a tarp roof. I'm not sure what all's going on there. But it kind of is what it is. What was that?
Is it separate from the garage? So the garage is on the left side of it. We're coming in on the right.
Yeah. So we have a carport and then a small garage, but it's all, if we look at the framing, it does go all the way, it looks like similar framing all the way across. So it is one big building, it looks like.
Did you get in the garage?
I didn't. Let's see, there's,
It's not really
I need to go get my
accessible.
big flashlight.
Unless
So,
this is a door. Is this a door?
yeah, it looks like it's locked. Or, hello? Maybe just pull. Hello? Oh, it's just a garage. Looks like storage. I'll go get my big flashlight though. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna grab that flashlight.
Okay, so we were on the outside, so I didn't think about grabbing the flashlight, but I'll grab that right now. So a lot of the houses around here have been either fixed up or kept clean, so it's a house ready to be upgraded or taken care of. It's been a long time since it's been taken care of. But now I have the flashlight, and we will look a little closer at the garage. And then also I was planning to go down in the basement next.
Wait till you see what I found, Corey.
Uh-oh, she found something.
Look at this. So I'm gonna kind of get out of the way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at this.
Interesting stuff.
Wait, Corey, look at this. There are stairs. It goes up here.
Oh, there's a loft.
And there's a whole loft area. It looks like it goes up over this area.
Yeah, well, let me see. Let's go.
Over the garage, and then that what looked to be like a shed area.
Sorry, I don't.
They look
Aren't helping you a lot.
stable-ish.
Yeah, it's just an old staircase. Sorry, I don't have better.
Everything's sturdy.
Yeah, so it's basically a storage area up here. Someone has slept.
Some attic, yeah.
Or it looks like someone might be sleeping up here.
Could be someone up here. Not right now, but maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, there's a good amount of storage.
What a surprise. Interesting.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna follow Corey.
You sure? Okay. See? Okay. Yeah, so it's hard to say what all's going on out here because there's a lot of stuff. Just go ahead and step out here real quick. There's a couple oak logs, looks like. And then a open area out here for exterior storage.
I have a video of this from the other side too.
Yeah. Interesting. Let's thank you. Let's look through that next door if we can. Hello? Hello?
Oh my gosh, that actually does look like a bedroom.
Yep, so we have another.
Yep. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Nobody back here now, but
I
it
don't
looks
think
like
so.
someone. Hello. Oh my gosh, it is. It's a whole nother apartment back here.
Oh, there's a fire. There's a fireplace
Hello?
too.
And a fireplace?
Yeah, it's not usable,
Yeah,
but
surprise.
at this point.
Look at this. Here's your ADU.
Yeah, right?
Remember when the city
Little bit
has
of
it
dry rot
recorded
up there.
as 2 addresses, but they didn't. They showed nothing ever happened after that. So maybe that's what this could be. And it's concrete floors. Yeah. So kind of in that covered area between the house, and if you remember, that's the access to the basement.
Yeah.
So it's in this area. This is where the washer and dryer are,
Mm-hmm.
and all this here. But
So there's
that is a whole apartment back there. Well,
minus the bathroom.
with the fireplace. Yeah, look at that. That's a great
All right.
thing. Look, a fireplace that actually goes up to the fireplace.
Yeah, everything's covered with a tarp up there, so the roof probably all needs to be redone. Let's go ahead and head to the basement.
Any word from Ocean? Because we're gonna head down to the basement.
I'm gonna go ahead and start another video, so this isn't too long.